Well, no, good story. It's a phenomenal story, and it's a phenomenal storytelling of somebody's identity and questioning it and rediscovering it and learning about relearning purpose and understanding the value of people in our lives. Because, like, for instance, in my life, I had this run in with this one gentleman when I was about 17. Didn't know him, he didn't know me. I think we spent about 5, 6 hours with one another, just conversing, talking about a bunch of stuff, and it stuck with me well throughout my years, and it'll probably stay with me for the rest of my life. It was one interaction of about 5, 6 hours, but that sometimes that's all that it requires to make a lasting impact on you as a person. And I think Frieren as a show truly unpacks the that aspect of life and displays what it is to enjoy everything and appreciate everything, and also appreciate that what feels mundane for me or feels small for me might actually be an incredibly large impact for you. Like when they cleaned up that when they cleaned up the beach and they watched that sunrise, and Frieren realized in that moment that the beauty of the sunrise for her wasn't even about her, because I, like Frieren, have no business waking up early. But the beauty about the sunrise was the fact that it was beautiful to experience with other people. And that for me is something that, like, a lot of people could stand to learn a lesson in. Is like sometimes the beauty in something is who you're doing it or appreciating it with, because those memories that are created become something you cherish a lot more than maybe the act in and of itself. I remember I did a karaoke with a group of my friends literally over a decade ago. It still holds weight today. I have so many memories of being 15, 16, coming home with a group of my friends. I'll never forget this one memory. I was with two of my buddies. They're both gone now, rest in peace and all of that. Where we were singing Somebody That I Used to Know at the top of our lungs at like 3 a.m. in the morning, coming home from a party that our parents had no idea we were with. It was funny. So the two of us told our parents that we were at this guy's house. This guy told his parents that the two of us would be at his house, and he told his two parents that he'd be at my house. So amongst all the parents, they all thought that we were at someone else's house, and no one actually knew where we really were. In the end, we did sleep over at my house, but I mean, the whole purpose of it was that we were able to come home at like 6 in the morning and lie to my parents and say that we just woke up early because we wanted to do stuff from the jump, when really we just hadn't slept. And we were 16. Sleep meant nothing. We ended up spending it, but that's besides the point. The point is appreciating that with friends, because I think that aspect of the lessons that Frieren teaches as a show are amazing, and learning to also appreciate how much being around for somebody else's growth can also help me grow. You know what I mean? That older elf that Frieren was speaking to, when she revealed that, like, she remembers every single one of her students, was really cool, because it's like, you've lived for so long and you will live for so much longer. So for you to say every single one of your students is somebody you still remember is amazing, and it's a testament to something in real life that teachers have. I've spoken to a few teachers, and I'm friends with some teachers who have been teaching for like nigh on 2 decades, and they say, "Nah, I still remember like kids from my first class who are now adults with their own kids." Like, you know what I mean? And it's like, wow, that aspect of life is a lesson that Freer and Beyond Journeys End really teaches. So if you haven't seen it, please go see it. Don't let the naysayers tell you otherwise. And insofar as what you're expecting, I would say don't go into it expecting like a cool fight anime, because it's not necessarily that. It just has really well organized fight choreography. It has really beautifully explained magic and magic system. They really do well to understand and unpack the part where I care about a fight because I understand the people fighting, and that helps. So yeah, that's really cool.